new age of might came to Sedaria. An age defined by one simple decree. That whoever was the strongest in Sedaria, enough to slay its previous ruler, would hold dominion over the land. And so it was, for thousands of years. And so it is, yet today. Aloysius, the Mad King of Sedaria, now rules these lands. Over the last 10 years, he has spread his influence. Using cruel hobgoblins and gnolls as soldiers, the land of Sedaria quakes, torn apart by his frenzied greed for the power it holds within. For Sedaria is a lost land, a land of riches unclaimed, of legends untold, of power unseen. A beautiful, vast, and deadly land. It calls to the bold, to the clever, to the daring, to any who would dare its shores seeking adventure. It calls to Megan, the war-forged paladin. It calls to Nyx, the half-elf warlock. It calls to Nizin, the dragon-born rogue. It calls to Tig, the kobold bard. It calls to Zidane, the wood elf ranger. And to those it calls, Sedaria offers welcome. The wilds are not easy, and not kind, but they shall give a tale to remember. For this is the land of limitless adventure. This is the legend of the Wildlands.
Hello and welcome to D6 Tricks Legend of the Wildlands. I am Alex, and joining me as always is my lovely cast and crew of players. We have Atwas.
Chat, I have important news. It's raining right now. Anyway, carry on.
Oh my god, we have Professor Moore.
I also have news. It's raining right now.
Let's fucking go!
Oh my god! We have Queen Creeps.
I would say I have news, but it's always raining in the UK.
And believe it or not, we have Anne.
Hey!
So it's also raining here.
Oh, incredible! Let's go.
I go from one rainy land to another. Let's go. This place should not have been rainy, but
it should not have been rainy, but let's go. It's not reacting on your name for some reason, but I guess it was just very delayed in the reaction. Okay, woo!
Woo!
All right, good to have you back. And now we return to our amazing adventures through Sedaria, where last time we were confronting the great shadowy owl, Lockcrown, apparent leader of the Strix, owls from the Shadow Plane, and Peacekeeper, and Eyes of the King, and a whole lot of different titles. Our group decided the best way out of this scenario was to kidnap a bunch of gnolls and drag them over to Old Castletown to be turned into mind-controlled thralls to replace the ones that Nizip killed. This was the best decision. It's so cool. On the way, they found a man very clearly insane digging a city's worth of graves, and after figuring out what should we do with him, decided maybe he's happier digging some graves and left him behind, kidnapping some gnolls, dragging them back, and finally getting the memory shard that was hidden in Old Castletown. This one was on not the day per se of King Augstine's coronation, but the day of his first address to the people, and it went badly. Not everyone shared his distaste for King Chant before him, and there was a riot that broke out. It wasn't great. Barvier, who the group had been meeting through these memory shards, was the most lucid he'd been so far, aware of the time jumps and streams and disparate timelines. and said that he hoped that somewhere in there his friend Augustine was still there, before directing the group to the final memory shard at Redemption Square and vanishing, saying that time was inevitable. The group then headed over to Redemption Square, trying to figure out what that could mean, and Barvir revealed that he knew what an inevitable was. It was a creature of pure law, tasked with keeping the forces of the universe ticking. They are bad news for anyone they deem as a lawbreaker. But our group couldn't quite yet go after the inevitable. First of all, they didn't have the method. The method was quickly in their hands. They found the last memory shard. This one showing several memories of Augustine's childhood. First, of him and his brother, orphaned in Redemption Square, being attacked by a taxman for not being able to pay taxes and pay for King Chant's numerous restoration projects. The second memory of his brother being hanged for tax evasion. And the third of him, long afterwards, after becoming king, returning to Redemption Square, having been driven to fear and madness by a series of visions of his brother being angry and disappointed with him for all that Augustine had done in his name. Leaving the steward of Redemption Square to magically blind him to try and save his mind from breaking and his soul from being corrupted. The group had a chat with the steward afterwards about the morality of everything, about how Lilia, a succubus now at King Augustine's side, is trying to corrupt his soul, and the steward really wants her gone and or dead. And they learned that putting all the memory shards together allows for a portal as to where Bellamere Half-Elven is. But she advised, only go there when you're ready, which was DM speak for, hey, there's a boss fight on the other end of that. And I don't think y'all are ready for that boss fight. With that said, the group determined next steps. They had several leads to follow, but decided Lilia could wait for now. There was another demon, the Lord of Teeth, who had tasked them with retrieving some acarite, and they should probably get that soon before he gets impatient, because impatient demons tend to be bad news. And that is where we rejoin our session. Woo!
Woo!
Excellent. Right then. I don't know if we actually decided. Were we going to cross the lake in our hateful boat?
That was exactly what we were discussing last time.
Mm-hmm.
I am for crossing with the boat, mostly because I want to talk with it.
Wow, you finally gone mad.
You know, the more preoccupied she's with you, the less she will be with everybody else. So, sure.
See, but the thing is, I'm not going to start the conversation until we're nearly at the end of where we need to go. Because if it goes bad, I don't want to be stuck on the boat after asking it the question I have.
Understandable. Well, all right. Buckle down, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's boating time. Let me just do some rolls real quick. You travel to the edge of the lakeside, and you're able to get, like, if you travel at a regular pace, you'd probably be able to get, like, a quarter of the way into the lake before dusk falls and you have to rest on the boat that hates you.
We could just, wait for morning. If it's already later on.
Why not?
I got no issues.
Okay. You decide to wait and make sure that the boat that hates you isn't going to do any shenanigans during the night. Settling camp down at the edge of the lakeshore. Which means it's watch time.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry,
Don't
my
look
cat
at me.
just...
I'm not doing it.
I'm so sorry, guys. My cat just tried to steal my Nick's doll, just swiped it off the desk.
Fairies return to take Nyx back to the
Burglar.
Feywild. 125.
I could do first watch.
We got watch from Foiling for the first time in forever! Woo!
Woo! Rise with advantage.
All right. The night seems pretty quiet so far. Quiet-ish for the area of the Wildlands you're in. Like, you can hear, like, the sound of chittering dinosaurs and whatnot, but nothing that seems aggressive or approaching camp.
All that matters.
All right. Second watch?
Gladly, once I open Swift's sheet, because she stole it. Because I can't find it. There it is.
Well, if it's her sheet, how can she steal it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Checkmate,
She-
atheists.
Concealed it is the better word. There we go.
All right. Hey, I found this weird piece of paper with a bunch of scrawlings on it.
Oh, really? What is
Yeah.
it?
I can't read, Nyx. I don't know.
We've been over this.
We have, and I forgot. All right, give it here.
Okay. All right. The sheet of paper is weird. It looks like it's written in Common, but like a very advanced version of Common from what you know, and it has like a bunch of abilities with numbers next to them, like charisma 20, wisdom 14 or something like that. I don't know. I'll gobbledygook to you.
Huh. Is someone's like personal diary or something?
Again, how should I know?
Might be important. We better keep it for later.
Yeah, definitely. This is a very important thing I put in just now.
I will tuck it away with my other pieces of paper.
Okay. All right. And third watch. All right.
So close.
So close to a full nat 20. You hear a whirring sound near camp, like a whir rising in pitch as if something mechanical is spinning around and getting quicker.
I'll keep an eye out for anything mechanical.
All right. You keep an eye out for anything mechanical, and you see near the camp a group of kobolds with thick brass and glass goggles on and some like metallic masks to protect their face wearing. All gathered around and holding a long rotating tube of some kind, standing on a tripod with several holes in it, pointing out over the lake. And as you look to see what on earth is that, the tube suddenly sparks to life with several blasts erupting from the end, sending shards of metal flying across the lake.
Just can't have nice things, can we?
Ow. Okay, as long as they don't point it this way, they can do whatever they want. I'm not fucking with that.
All right. Eventually the spinning starts to slow. The device smokes and like lilts downward. The kobolds pull out some rough pieces of parchment, scribble on them, all leap up and do like a synchronized high five once the thing stops spinning, and start loudly and effectively dragging it away.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. It is the dawn of a new day.
Da, 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 da. Oh, look, it's the good morning dice.
Good morning, I'm the dice. I'm here to spook you.
Can't forget the straggler.
Nope. All right.
So, a lot happened yesterday. How's everyone doing?
It's another day.
It's another day.
Yeah.
Good talk. Anyway.
Good talk.
I mean, if you wanted to bring something up, then by all means, go ahead.
No, not at all. We are focused on what we're doing, and I just don't like silence.
We know.
That's fair. Once we open the boat, you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I was gonna
Very
say,
true.
the good and bad news is that's not gonna be a problem for long. All right. Once more, you open up the boat, and it unfurls from the box in all its glory, landing in the water ahead of you, with the sound and smell of a large, loud, wet fart.
Oh. Well, hello to you too, boat. Did this thing had a name, didn't it?
Yes, it did, and you forgot it again.
I forgot it again. I'm looking through the notes, okay?
See, my excuse is I've only heard the name once last time we opened
Diala,
the boat
that's
because
it.
I wasn't here the first time.
Good morning, Diala.
Hey, Diala.
The boat is silent.
Let's
Okay.
hop on in.
Good morning, Diala.
All right. So as you ascend the gangplank, someone left a huge puddle of water right at the top of the gangplank, causing you all to step in it. If you're not slipping, then you're just splashing it everywhere, all over your pants and your boots. Some of it splashes up right into the crotchal region, making it look like you wet yourself.
Neat.
One expects to get wet when sailing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. How wet.
And so, you unfurl the sails with much consternation as Diala plays tug-of-war with the ropes as you try to pull them loose, before finally sailing on with a lovely sailing anthem, which is just like a screeching G major note that does not stop.
You know what? The first time we were on a boat, we almost died, so this is nothing. We can cope with this.
Mm-hmm. Fucking
Hey, Diala,
Tide's
are
claws are digging into like the fucking railing, struggling not to react.
You by
Is it a-
chance in a
is it a little
talking
sharp?
mood, Diala?
There is another note, like, she technically does add a harmony to the G sharp, but it's like at the exact step where it is the worst possible harmony one can make with two notes. There's a technical term for it, and basically the effect is it's awful.
Some lovely dissonance you have there. Very masterful. Nizip, didn't you ask something? I think that was perhaps an answer. What it meant, fuck if I know. Yeah, sorry, I just can't think with all the noise happening. It looks like Moore stepped away for a second.
Yep.
So, GG.
Well, I guess we sit and stare at each other. You know, oh yeah, if this is if the noise is happening, you know, we could always play I Spy just really loudly.
You know, I'm beginning to understand why some people turn to religion.
Oh, come on,
You know-
Tide!
Yeah. I mean, there are worse reasons to turn to religion. Yeah.
fuck?
True.
Me personally, when I got on this boat, I was chosen by an angel, and now I know there is no God.
What? She's just singing the song of her people. Or would, I guess? Song of the trees?
Yeah, the trees sound way better than that.
Yeah, trees do not sound like that whatsoever.
Also, I just want you to know that at any point, I could just leave you all to suffer, but I'm suffering here with you, so... Tag just folds their arms and sulks.
Oh my god.
Because they really could just speak the fucking command word on the pillow and be knocked the fuck out.
Yep.
Deal with any of it.
You just have to carry him everywhere. Well,
command word, I'm out.
I appreciate that you continue to respect our union and goals. So, I take it that means no I Spy.
Thank you, Nyx. Takes you by the hand, shakes it. Thank you. You understand.
I understand now.
Not averse to other games, though.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't actually... Never really traveled a lot with people, other before I met you all, so...
Oh.
No. Never really had the chance to learn too many of, proper traveling games. I know ballads, I know songs, marching beats and all that, but... yeah.
I've got a card set.
Okay. I'm actually pretty good with cards, I'll have you know.
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
Alright. Who else wants to be dealt in while they figure that out once themselves?
I'm sorry, I love the idea that I got a card pack, let's play cards, and then Nick just brings up Snap.
Sure, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Doesn't all have to be betting.
Yeah, Barvier walks over. I could have the cards divine away for me.
Ooh.
Oh?
Cool.
Oh, these
Now
are playing
watch.
cards. They'll work.
Sure?
Yeah.
Were you expecting a different kind?
Yes, there's a specialized set that's used in divinations.
Oh, right. Those.
I mean, would this work? Pulls out the card that has Nyx on it.
No.
Why?
Well,
It's
first
from
off, there's only one.
Yeah.
No,
First
true.
off, it's only one. Second off, I think the only thing I could divine from that is your name.
True. Well, apparently it's from the Feywilds. According to Venvarus.
That's more than I could divine.
Wow. Venvarus must be really good at divining.
Oh, you
Well-
don't need access to an identifier spell.
Either way, here's my set. Do with it what you will.
Right.
All right.
Is he gonna try and divine with the fucking playing cards?
He is, in fact, going to try divining with the fucking playing cards.
I will argue, technically speaking, playing cards evolved out of, like, tarot decks and stuff, so...
They did.
If you know your stuff...
All right. Now let us see what they have to reveal, he says, after doing some shuffling and feeling around. The past is 10 of spades.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
The future is Queen of Hearts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then the present
That's a good sign.
is Go Fish. You hear this like loud roar and whoosh of spray, and a huge fish flops out of the ocean and smacks Barbier in the face.
Whoa,
I'm
you're so
sorry.
good.
Grab that, it's good eats.
Acrobatics check to try and grab the fish.
I spaced out for a second. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Divination.
there's a fish.
22 off a natural 20.
In fucking credible. Okay, I'm just gonna roll for what fish that is.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, gamers. Okay. So, this is the terrain. That is a largemouth bass.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Into the bag of colding it goes, and it will become dinner later.
Delicious dinner.
Well, there
So,
we go.
Are we trying to do tarot readings?
It was to pass the time.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess speaking of tarot cards, Alex, I never followed up from a year ago. Did I buy the deck of tarot cards that I asked about?
What?
God, it's been a year. Oh my god.
Like, I just
Gotta
scrolled
hit
up
up
in our
search bar in
messages
the
and see
DMs.
10, 10, 24. Oops.
Oh my god.
Huh.
To the year. Holy.
Huh.
Or to the day, rather, almost.
Yeah, like, damn.
Timing. How prescient of you.
Because let's see. 10, 10, 24. That was in session 44.
Oh, we're on
Oh.
80?
What do you mean?
So I do not see a deck of tarot cards in your immediate inventory or in things I
that's
added.
the thing. Yeah, because I had asked, can I buy this? And you said, yeah, I'll add it. And I never ended up seeing it get added.
I forgot! Oh no!
Order express delivery.
Alright, so loot. Deck of tarot cards. I did it.
The boat of FedEx just pulls up.
You hear beep, 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 as a boat slowly backs up alongside you. Someone ordered what you call it, the deck of cards.
Oh, yeah, I ordered that like 4 months ago. How much do I owe you?
Yeah, just give me the about 3 gold.
Cool. Here you go.
Much obliged. And he just hurls a deck of tarot cards at you. Swoop.
Thanks.
Should be
Look at
under
that.
loot.
Loot. Yep.
What lovely service.
Yeah, except for the fact it's 4 months late.
Yeah. That's what you can get with the USPS, United Sedaria Postal Service.
I don't know what I expected.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a delivery for someone in Redemption Square, so we're going all the way to Kagladar first. See ya. Beep, beep,
Yeah.
And this is why you never spring extra for the tracking stones. They will drive you mad.
Oh. Well, it's a good sign. I'd say then if the Queen of Hearts is the future, then looks like our goal's gonna be accomplished. Hopefully. Maybe.
Or, we'll just encounter her, which, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. And hopefully it's a good encounter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, claws crossed.
Yeah.
Now,
So you know that that meme of the guy with the very large chin and a knowing smirk putting his hand on another guy's shoulder. Helena is doing that to Nyx right now.
I don't know that means.
Nyx, who are you? Nyx, tag pivots. Who are you talking about?
Huh?
Who did you think the Queen of Hearts represented?
Princess Song?
Oh, I assumed it was Lilia.
Yeah, I was also
she's not
thinking Lilia.
But she's not a queen.
But so the cards are representative, right? And
Picture.
That's the meme.
That's the meme.
yeah, exactly. That's it right there. Well, the suits are representative, and the hearts would likely be better suited to Lilia than. I don't know. I don't know this sort of stuff. Bavia, you know this sort of shit, right?
Yeah, but not with this kind of deck. Like,
Well-
I didn't even know Go Fish was an option to divine from.
Wait, I'm actually
that's news to
interested in
me.
playing cards.
My
Hold on.
Hold on.
my deck is open for all to use, and readings can have different meanings.
Yeah. You heard that, everyone? Nyx's deck is wide open.
That's what she said.
Everyone
shut the
take your
fuck up.
turns with Nyx's deck.
Okay, right. Look,
Actually-
I don't.
I remembered. So hearts, you know, they're associated with obviously what we know hearts with, love. But you also have like lust, heightened emotion, that sort of thing. It's kind of that aspect of being. Whereas I'd imagine Princess Song would like, and also hearts are, I believe they are fire as well representative. Whereas Song, I'd imagine, would likely be represented by maybe wands or pentacles. So that would be either diamonds or spades. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about Lilia, so
Well,
now I understand.
it is open to interpret. Listen, my mom never did these cards herself, but she went to get them read quite a lot. And the problem is with that is that she couldn't really settle on one meaning, so she'd always be prepared for whatever it could mean. So I'm open to any interpretation.
Because, you know, everyone knows it's best to shop around for your divination magic.
I mean,
Yes, says Marvir, raising an eyebrow.
Jesus.
prepare for the worst and hope for the best, I suppose.
Exactly. Well, either way, I hope one is a good encounter and one doesn't end in death. Which could honestly apply for both.
Now, by my... Is it point you trying to ask Diala a question?
Yes, before I spaced out there. So, hey, Diala?
Is the ringing sound from the boat in response.
Okay, I will try again, but this time psychically, because that's gonna be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I am only making this connection between me and the boat.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, nice.
1 hour. All right. You reach in looking for the mind that is animating this boat, and you do find it, but it's very angry and like lashes out at you upon you getting close to it psychically. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Do. Yay!
Yay! Okay, that is, as you might have guessed, not gonna cut it. All right. So.
Quick question. This doesn't happen to be versus being frightened or charmed, does it?
No.
Rip. Never mind.
All right. You feel a whole bunch of like black root-like tendrils burst from the source of the mind of Diala and wrap around your own mind. And you can hear her voice coming from your body. You're still aware and can still talk, but she's also talking through you at the same time. And she is screaming a bunch of curses in Sylvan right now.
Oh boy!
Oh boy, I understand them.
Look in Phelan, let's go!
Am I screaming these curses out loud?
Out loud.
What?
I think the boat wasn't happy with them.
Yeah, I suppose not.
Why does the boat speak Sylvan?
Can I just try and brute force it psychically and just force out the words, I'm trying to help?
You are in communication with her. That is established. You're just also being like psychically grabbed and manhandled while it's happening. And as you say this, immediately afterwards, in common, you can hear a voice bellowing out, "Liar! Adventurers do not help. Adventurers take and break because it's all they know."
Well, then maybe I'm a bad adventurer because I just want to help.
A fool you are, then. All adventurers are, as you put it, bad in that regard.
Yeah, I'm told I'm a fool often. Thanks for noticing. Listen, I just wanted to understand how you are, and if there's any way we could help you not be tied to a frickin' boat.
Adventurers like you made me this way, made me an object of use to them, rather than my true form.
Yeah, well, I wasn't exactly there now, was I?
It doesn't matter. Adventurers are all the same.
Okay, well, fine. If you don't want my help, then I'll shove off.
May I offer something practical? If there's anything you need around that needs fixing, or anything that is bothering you that I can help address physically at least, I'd be happy to do so. I sort of specialize in that now.
There's a crack, and then a leak springs open in the boat and starts like spraying you in the face with a jet of water.
Ah!
Fucking mends the leak shut. Understood. Well, I'll take them as they come then.
Right.
Listen, my basicest question is just, are you immortal stuck in this form?
I've existed for 1,000 lifetimes before pathetic people like you, and I will exist for 1,000 more.
So yes?
Well,
Yeah, you hear a screaming bird, and then whoomp, nicks your hit in the back of the head by a seagull.
What?
Listen, you're not the first person I've offered to help with this way. It's not the best solution, but I deal in psychicness. If I could sever your connection to this boat in some way so you're at least not tied to it, I would.
Ha! Unhelpful and yet braggadocious as always. Typical adventurers.
So because I don't understand your situation and I'm making assumptions, I'm bad?
Did I stutter?
No, you didn't. I just thought to clarify to make you seem like less of an asshole.
Now why on earth would you think that?
Because I'd assume that past being trapped in a fucking boat, you maybe weren't such a despicable person to begin with. And it's just been thousands of lifetimes that's made you bitter.
Like a typical boat.
Nix and Nizip, please make a dexterity saving throw. Nizip, you have disadvantage.
Oh, of course.
I should buy a couch.
Take that. I rolled a 7 and an 8. Your disadvantage means nothing.
All right, so the both of you feel this ripping against the back of your ankles. Look down. A rope has come loose from the mooring, has wrapped around your ankles, and then yanks you both skyward, so you're dangling off of the mast upside down.
Wait, no, I didn't mean that!
Legitimate question, do you want to stop being used?
If it means I have to deal with you less, I'd be fine with that. I can wait until you're dead.
Please don't.
Alright then. If we need to cross, probably need to find a way around the river then. Around the lakes then.
Good luck, you're on it right now.
Well, after this. And if we could find a way to help you in some way, we can. But considering how bitter you are, it might be... Well, considering how things are, it might be difficult to find someone with the right power, I guess.
So I no longer have a face, as it were. But if I did, you would be seeing my I don't give a shit face.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you're content being like this because it means you can lash out needlessly with no repercussions.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, so you weren't made bitter by being a boat. You've always been an asshole.
You know, retroactively, if I got the power to travel back in time and tell myself adventurers were all like this and deserved all of this, then yeah, God. I guess I would be an asshole.
Okay, cool. Are we done?
I don't know, are we?
The mast swings around so that Nix and Nizip, you are dangling over the lake.
Ah! Okay, yeah, we're done. I'm sorry.
Weird thought. If we went to the ocean and let you go and let you sail on your own, would that help at all?
Does it mean I get to find more adventurers and fucking kill them?
Possibly.
Then maybe.
Basically, you basically get to do whatever you want. You got the freedom to just be, be a legend to adventurers as a very aggressive boat that has made many of them disappear. Actually, kind of sounds badass, not gonna lie.
Dude, fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that does kind of fuck, actually.
Okay. Alright. Ty gets out their notebook, starts scribbling down some words here and there. Just, keeping the ideas fresh for when I can instrument things. I mean, ocean expedition.
The blood's rushing to my head.
Yeah. The mast swings back around, and the ropes let go of you and Nizip, just at the right angle, so you go bonk bonk skidding across the deck, but still land on it.
Oh, why?
Because you're adventurers and I don't like you.
I just wanted to play I Spy!
Nix, you
don't
but
whatever.
Don't. I know, you know, we all know.
Okay, Pet's the bottom of the ship. I'm sorry, okay?
Get your filthy hands off me, you prick.
Sorry, yep,
I'm tolerating your nasty ass feet on my back as it is. I don't need you to know where your hands have been. Gross.
Hey, I'm one of the only people here wearing shoes, okay?
Yeah, and where have those shoes been? You're lucky they were in the fucking wash when you stepped up.
Nizip seething, holding a psychic dagger right now, contemplating as you all have been saying this.
Don't stop the boat.
See, just like Brian, I was gonna offer the eternal being a way out. Unlike Brian, this one's just bitter.
I mean, yeah, we're on the sails of spite.
Oh?
I think I'm cooking here.
Wow. Wow, the stupid kid's actually saying some badass shit right now.
Hey, they're not stupid.
Compared to the rest of you, I am.
Hard disagree there, but okay.
Okay, point being, can we actually get across the lake first before we decide what we're doing?
I mean, as much as I fucking hate it, I am tasked to get you across this stupid ass lake.
And we appreciate that, Diala. And I hope once we get there, we can reach a peace on this.
Or one or more of you could be in pieces. That would also be really cool.
That, I don't think would be really cool.
Okay, but it would be really cool for me, and that's what I care about.
It would, but why don't we get there first and then we can negotiate this?
Okay, we'll talk about meeting in the middle.
Stop it. I'm gonna go on.
Later.
All right. And so, as the hour passes, the psychic link drops, and you keep on sailing on.
How big is this lake?
It takes at least a day to cross.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
okay.
it's most of a whole hex.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to cut to the end because I thought it was only a few hours.
No! No, it's big! It's fucking huge!
Oh, okay. Now, are we allowed to sleep on the boat? By the boat, I mean Diala.
You are allowed to sleep on the boat.
Yay.
Okay, but allowed and it is okay with it are two different things.
Is okay with it with Diala is a very, very loose, stretched definition. But for game mechanics, you can take a rest on the boat. It's not going to be comfortable, but you can take a rest on the boat.
Now, just because I insulted her before, and she's gone on about how she's tolerating our feet on the boat, can I make a hammock out of ropes so I can avoid touching the bottom of the ship further?
All right, you attempt to make a hammock out of ropes. They smack you in the chest as you approach.
Why?
Still be touching the rope.
No.
Do you want to use my rope? I've got about 50 feet of it.
Sure, but I don't know if... Diala, do you control any rope here, or just the rope already on the ship?
You can see the ropes animate very slightly, and if they were part of a face, you'd see them move into like this evil Grinch-like smile.
Nix, Diala controls the fucking birds around the boat.
You are right. In which case you know what? Sleep's overrated.
Frankly, if you want to sleep and not touch anything, I would just suggest curling up in the portable hole with your head sticking out and just calling it a day.
I'm not going to do that.
Well, if you're not going to, then I am.
All right.
Sure.
Excellent.
Portable sleeping bag.
Portable sleeping bag. That's very funny, so I will allow it.
It's like there's just a hole on the boat with a dragon head sticking out of it.
Oh my god.
See, I'll be completely honest.
Their tiny hut on top of the hole.
This is exactly why I really, really want to be able to attune to the toadstone, because then I can just hold my breath for up to an hour and just be in the bag, pop out for a couple minutes, pop back in. Super easy on travel costs. Just gotta make sure nothing gets set on top of you in travel luggage.
Yeah, easy.
Incredible. Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, let's get some watches.
Watches, here we come. May I please? Thank you. Ew.
Yay!
Yay!
He's back, boys!
He's back, boys!
All right. So Nat 20 allows you hints as to what is around you. So unexplored hexes are just northeast and southeastward. So northeastward, you hear loud thundering roars from that direction, like Tyrannosaurus Rexes, basically. Multiple of them.
Oh.
And southeastward, you hear the clink of mining picks and the whir of mining drills.
Keeping that in note, going to be telling second watch that, hey, southeast, I hear a lot of mining stuff. That might be a little bit interesting to keep in mind.
Maybe a little interesting. All right. Speaking of, second watch.
Oh.
Look, I don't know about you. I'm just gonna have a chat with Diala.
Let me know how it goes.
Will do. All right, and third watch, as Swift returns. She's actually a very lovely lady.
I didn't expect anything else.
Yeah, we chatted a whole lot about, like, trees and groves and whatnot. Really neat. Anyway.
Huh.
All right. So, while Diala is an absolute nightmare of a boat to be on, luckily, because she's an absolute nightmare of a boat, not a lot of creatures want to go near her, so your watch passes without event.
See, I believe Diala is a very lovely individual. I genuinely want to help them.
Bye.
There's no but. I genuinely wish to help them.
You are. I'm rooting for you.
All right. Dawn arrives as you wake up and see land approaching. Diala immediately runs aground on it.
What? My everything hurts.
You didn't shave too much off your wood, did you, Diala?
I can just, like, reanimate it whenever I want. For example, there's another crack in the boat and a jet of water splashes you in the face.
Okay. Just checking.
Once we are off the boat... So, listen. Genuinely, how can we help you? What would make you happy? Us not using you sounds like something that would be very helpful to you. How can we assure no one else ends up using you either?
You're off the boat, so you don't get a response.
Oh.
God, you're determined to like block therapy for this poor boat.
Also, we could just do what Phelan suggested and let her sail herself on the ocean. As long as she's not loud,
Yeah.
she can go wherever the fuck she wants.
I just thought we were going to discuss that once we got to shore.
I thought that too.
You see, sorry, she gave me a very, very distinct impression that she doesn't give a shit about what we say, and she only cares about what we do.
Well, I mean, I think things
Well.
are tense. Sometimes it's best to let go.
Well, we have made what we need to do with the boat. If she wants, this lake connects to the ocean. She can just go. If that'll make her happy.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Like, are the waterways that lead to the ocean from the lake, like, large enough for her to navigate?
Not at this
I
size.
assume so. Oh.
Ow.
Well, why don't we hold on to her for now until we get to a bigger, stream?
Yeah, because I believe we need to use the command word to have her change size. So I don't think she can do that on her own. Is that how that works?
Mm.
Because, I mean, my idea was just going to be the same thing was going to be the same thing I offered Brian. I have psychic daggers. I can sever you psychically from whatever you're in and free you from this mortal coil, if that would make you happy.
You are off the boat, so you don't get a response.
Oh my god!
I'm not talking to the boat. That's why I'm saying this, because the boat can't respond. Because I just think this would just make the boat potentially more bitter. Because genuinely, I can't imagine being trapped as a boat for thousands of years. Like, that sounds like literal hell.
Yeah, I thought this was some kind of charm. I didn't realize it was an actual soul.
I mean, I'm not sure if psychic daggers would be able to do anything about that, but if it's, like, affecting whatever soul is in this thing, I'm sure there's some way of breaking that curse. I just don't know what it would be off the top of my head.
You do enough damage and it might completely kill them.
Most people prefer living.
Yeah, but I wouldn't prefer living as a boat.
But she's not you.
Exactly, that's
you
why I
can
was
do it.
trying to ask.
And obviously she wasn't interested in hearing.
Yeah. Swift flies over. Yeah, I don't think a dryad would be interested in you smashing the shit out of the wood that makes up her body.
So dryad.
Yeah, like I said, we had a nice talk the other night. We talked about trees and groves and stuff. Turns out she's a dryad.
Why did your conversation go pleasantly?
I'm not an adventurer.
What?
You're just Swift.
Can't argue with that.
How are you not adventurer by association?
No.
I mean, Swift was.
How does that work?
Yeah, I was summoned. Yeah, I keep being summoned and dying for you guys. When you think about it, that's not much different than being summoned to act as a boat.
We've been arguing for an hour over this fucking boat. Let's.
Like, I mean, if you like go on board and make the offer. Like, I'm like genuinely, like Tag's not inviting anybody here. It's just okay. Let's just do it.
Yeah, listen, if you want to unfold the boat, unfold the boat. You might want to bring Swift as a mediator.
I mean, if Swift is willing, because I genuinely want to help.
Well, she's willing now.
Apparently, I'm willing now.
On boat, here we go.
All
right, you unfold the boat and walk/fly back on. As you walk on, magnificent marching music echoes your approach.
That's very fitting for you, Swift.
I think she's talking about you.
Oh. Listen, I mean, she wants to insult me all she wants. That's fine. I don't mind.
They say insult them all you want,
says Swift. Somewhere you feel a powerful spell being cast. Power word, bitch.
I know I'm a bitch.
Make a.
I go down like one often enough.
Make a charisma saving throw, please.
Holy fuck.
So I just die on the spot, yeah?
Yeah. Like, the word bitch appears floating above your head. As you are suddenly overcome with the knowledge that in the cosmic sense of the word, you're a bitch.
Yeah, fair. Okay, Swift, however you can help translate is just genuinely appreciated. All I want to do is help. I don't necessarily know that they would like my offer, as we just discussed, off the boat. If they are, I'm happy to help. Or if they would rather be let off to sea and that's what they genuinely want, we can do that too. You're the only one that they seem to be willing to talk to, so if you could please help.
Nizip wants to know if they can stab you.
No.
Yeah, they've got these daggers and they want to stab you in your dryad brain repeatedly until you die. Is that okay with you?
A rope goes flying across the deck and smacks Nizip in the face.
Yeah. Okay, listen. I specifically don't want to hurt your boat form. I am not suggesting harming you with physical means. I work with psychic daggers, and I have offered this to other people who have been trapped in confines that they cannot leave before, but it is not something I am going to force upon anyone without their express consent if that's how they would wish to escape their binds that they are in. They would not physically hurt the wood that you are made out of, and in theory, it could just let you be free of this bond to go to whatever afterlife or reincarnation happens.
Would stabbing you free you from being wood?
Another rope flies across, smacks you in the face.
That's a no.
Okay, do you want to go and be just let loose on the open sea and just go live out your life how you want to, still trapped as a boat, but doing whatever you want to do?
You want to be trapped as a boat or nah?
And then there's a lot of like whispering in Sylvan. Swift, make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion's charisma, right?
Persuasion's charisma.
Swift gets to persuade, but I don't. I see how it is.
You're using Swift as a translator.
Oh! Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I assumed they could also hear me.
Oh yeah. There's more like rustling and whispering in Sylvan as Swift goes, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that would be way easier, actually. Yeah, cool, I'll tell him. We could just put that in another tree.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, we could just, like, bury the box under a tree. That could be the new tree.
So, graft the folded boat to a tree.
I mean, when you put it like that, it sounds weird.
It does?
Yeah, like, real weird.
I'm sorry. I'm not the nature person. I don't understand what's weird about that. I genuinely apologize. But yeah, we could bury you next to a tree and let you be grown into the tree and be back to being a dryad if that would make you happy.
Swift looks off into the distance.
They don't know what's weird about that, chat.
I wave my hand in front of them. What you do?
They don't know, chat.
Okay, is there any particular region of Sedaria you would like us to find you a nice tree in?
A rope goes flying across the deck and hits you in the face.
I think that means no.
Okay. We will just find what Pheolin thinks is a nice looking tree, and we will do our best to give that to you. I will step off the boat.
Swift flies after you.
Okay,
I think that went well.
I mean, I herp, but yeah. Yeah, if we just graft them or bury them part of a tree so that they can just grow into the tree, that would make them happy.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't think that would work either, but they seem to think it will, so...
Wait, no, that makes
perfect
sense. That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
And they said they didn't have a preference for an area of Sedaria for a type of tree, so Wildlands, whenever you see a nice looking tree, we can do that.
Aye, aye.
Cool. Fold up that boat. Get her back
Let's
in
fold
the-
Yeah,
that
fold up
boat.
the boat.
All right. As I go make a token for Diala real quick. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right. You fold up the boat, standing at the far side of the lake shore. It's time to go look for a mine. Woo!
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see. I believe we had to lead southeast. Looks at Whalen.
What?
Did you say you saw heard
Oh.
some mining coming from the southeast?
Yeah, I did.
Alrighty. In that case, survival with advantage to go find this mine.
This will either be. We're about to see just how funny this can be. Funny enough.
Funny enough. Oh no, only an 11. Oh no.
Oh no!
Whatever will we do?
Shame. Such a shame.
Such a shame. Oh no.
You know, 21, we might as well be lost in the Underdark with a 21.
Yeah, you've got no possible hope of finding anything. Yeah, you find a mine like almost immediately.
There it is.
Yeah. As I go pull up the notes for this mine, because there's two in the area, and I want to make sure I get the right one.
I'm losing my mind. Holy fuck.
Incredible. I am sharing. Remind me to share this after session.
My life. Fuck.
All right. Yeah. So as you approach this mine, you find yourself standing over like a vast quarry fed by waterfalls from the lake washing downward, pouring into the hole and washing sheets of rock away to reveal valuable ore underneath. You also hear the sound of clanging and several iron boots marching back and forth from within. Clearly, this mine is very, very occupied. You also remember, I'll give this memory to you for free, that you talked with Danilad of the Merchant Ring, representative of the Thief King, about doing a heist in this mine.
I was gonna say, I was just looking through our side quests, and let's see, it's the... Which one was it? Payday?
Payday.
Yeah, I'd assume this is one of the Hobgoblin vaults.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right. Raid vault. Bring back.
Well, do we want to just try and wipe out the place?
Me personally, I'd contact our guy again so we get a good idea of what we're going up against.
Smart.
I mean, sure.
Good idea.
Have the merchant ring, that's easy enough.
All right. So, you call up Danilad on the merchant ring. He looks around, has a smile on his face. Well, two things are immediately apparent to me. First, that you have arrived at the destination in question. Second, you've got a little... He points to the area over your head, Nizip. It's just kind of floating right there. I couldn't help but not notice. It says bitch over your head. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna point it out.
Huh. I'm sorry, for everyone at home, you can't see it. I'm just staring straight up at the sky, just 1,000-yard stare, just, huh.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yes. Hopefully that will subside in time.
Right. Well, seeing as you are here, now it is the time to share with you the finer details of how I expect this little mission of yours to go.
Oh, good call, good call.
As I switch over some music. All right. So, what we seek is behind a great vault door at the eastern end of the mine. You currently are approaching from the western end, which is one of the main entrances to said mine. The secondary entrance is a caravan. I believe if you look northeast of your position, and as you do, you see this like huge rail track leading down in a spiral deeper into the mine. That is the mine caravan. Every 3 hours, it comes down into the mine, bringing with it a new delivery of troops, workers, and equipment for them. Now then, the vault door has multiple ways to go about opening it. First, and I can't believe I scheduled this so eloquently, the merchant ring glows and like a tiny handheld drill bursts through. there is this disposable drill which will eventually be able to cut away inside. That is, however, a very loud way of going in. Subterfuge can get you through the door with a passcode that is held by the mine's supervisor. His office is in the northern section. In the northern and southern sections also are 2 keys, which, if turned simultaneously at the vault door, will open it. However, those keys are rigged to timed explosives if they are removed from their containers in the north and south mines. Blocking your way to these keys, in the southern district, there is a gigantic crane. It is being used to dig through and hoist up minerals from the deepest bowels of the earth here. From this crane, there is a vantage point over almost all of the southern mine. The northern mine has some beasties being used as pets in it. Beasties known as basilisks. They primarily answer to the basilisk matriarch within, but if she is not around, they do obey a guard's whistle every now and again. And, of course, there are guards. They will come pouring out the living quarters or the bar, which are in the central mine, should anything go awry. I also hear they might have trolls there on hire as mercenaries. Now, within the vault, there's actually 2 separate chambers, the outer vault and the inner vault. All we know about the outer vault is that silence is key. The inner vault, well, there's another door beyond there, and unfortunately, none we have moved there have been able to get past it. However, because we have gotten to the outer vault, we know that what my representative seeks is in the inner vault. There is a mask in there, golden and adorned with rubies. Anything else in the vault is yours to keep if you wish to grab what you can and leave, but the mask must be delivered to my representative.
Not to you?
I can get it to my representative, of course.
Okay.
Now, far be it from me to instruct you on methods, so however you want to pull this off is up to you.
Thank you for the rundown. It's been very, very helpful.
Of course.
Great.
Good hunting. And he hangs up. Alright, so
Okay.
rather than have a whole ass battle map here and have me move a whole bunch of tokens for when things go wrong, this is going to be a theater of the mind heist. Blades in the Dark style from someone who has never run a single game of Blades in the Dark and only kind of knows Blades in the Dark.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Blades style
Blades
heists
great.
are very, very fun.
This is gonna be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many useful points that we could use. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So as I go to open up a character sheet. What do I have? Okay. So, I do have Disguise Self, and that could help us with any subterfuge we're doing. So, possibly, if we can get to the place where they load the mine caravan, we could, like, take over, you know, whoever is, you know, being sent off, replace them, and then head down in their stead. That would at least get us in very easily, relatively.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Another idea that came to me. Once we're in there, if we could get Freylin up on that crane, I think that would be a good bet. That would at least help in terms of sneaking wise, to have a bird's eye view. People don't tend to look up, all things considered. Oh, what else? What else is interesting here? Mine supervisors in the north, just alongside with the matriarch. Basilisks. What do we know about basilisks?
Make me a nature check, please.
Sure. Six. Those are the ones that like spew the clouds of death, right? Those basilisks.
So out of
Dark
character,
Souls style, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. They've got the eyes that aren't their eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Those. Yeah, exactly. Got it. Aces. All right. Other thing that comes to mind is like, we could try using like the basilisks. I don't know like what kind of spells Foylin has, but if he has stuff that could like convince animals or beasts or something like that, or maybe even like luring the matriarch or something like that. What else? Sorry, I'm just throwing out options that I'm thinking of. There's also blocking off entrances to the like barracks and bar, to kind of like, we could try doing that preemptively, I suppose. I don't know. Thoughts. I'm having a lot of thoughts. I'm gonna let other people talk now.
I mean, I personally would like to just take the entire base, but it sounds a bit bigger than I was anticipating it would be.
I mean, it's a whole functioning mine, so not only do they have like all the guards, they have all the miners and shit, so
Yeah, and
it
from
seems
what I'm
too industrial.
gathering, is this both the north central and south central mines?
No.
No? Okay.
There is a north, south, and central within the central line.
This one. Whether this is the north central or south central, I don't know. Since it is kind of smack in the middle.
Sorry, I was kicked out of the Foundry, so I'm
Oh,
logging
no.
back in. I know. What else? Oh, yes, I need to double check. So we do have invisibility, which technically could Tide could cast at a 4th level. So that would be 3 people invisible, and that would last for an hour. So that's also something that we can work with. Alternatively, we can just do
quick.
2 people. Yeah. Alternatively, we can just do 2 people and leave me my 4th for an emergency. But yeah.
Well, theoretically, if we just take the 4 of us in, leave all of the ads outside, you have disguise self. I can typically sneak around fairly well myself. It would just be Nyx and Foylin that might need that extra bit of help.
Ooh, I wonder if that might be the way to do it. I disguise self to try and, get us at least to the minecart. Sorry. But
Caravan.
after that, yeah, mine caravan, thank you. But after that, we could then bring in, at least 3 others invisible and not have to worry about, being caught out that way.
I mean, I also have Pass Without Trace if anyone is interested.
Oh, we have access. I thought we lost that spell.
No, I brought it back into me like a level or two ago.
Ew, fantastic. I mean, between that and the invisibility, I think we could get the three of us in no issue. Because I'm going to be completely honest, metagaming here. If I have Pass Without Trace, I have a plus 20 to my stealth. I don't know that I necessarily need invisibility on top of it.
I mean, there are things that can still, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Just in the idea of saving the 4th level spell slot for Break Glass.
Gotcha. I mean, I do have 3 3s, so it's not too bad. And then there's, you know, actually getting into the vault itself. Drill is probably our last resort option.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There is a... was the passcode a separate way to get in from the keys? Or
yes.
part of getting to the keys? Okay, a separate one. Okay.
3 ways to get in. Drill, passcode, keys.
Excellent. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it possible for you to psychically force someone to think of something so you can, you know, catch it, I guess? Does that make sense?
I've
that?
never tried, but, you know, telling someone not to think of a polka-dotted elephant does tend to make them think of a polka-dotted elephant.
Because, I mean, when it comes down to it, I feel like the easiest thing to do in terms of how many steps are needed is if we could get our hands on the supervisor, some manual persuasion could be applied, and we could test and see if that would work.
Yeah.
I don't
one
know.
of those.
Sorry, go on.
Just it's one of those things. I've never tried using my psionics offensively in that manner.
Huh. Kind of surprised you haven't before.
It's just never come up, frankly.
You are kind of a jock. Makes sense. Because then, I mean, there's also the question of, like, how do we want to handle it, like, violence-wise, you know? I don't know. Or, like, stealth-wise.
I mean, I'm fine doing a mix of both, personally.
Okay.
Of course, this is fun when half of the party has just had ping issues, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Boxes that are rigged to blow, though that implies they could be disarmed. There's that.
Okay, so to clarify, keys are on a timer. So, like, you take the key out of the box, and let's say the timer is 5 minutes. If the key's not put back in the box before those 5 minutes, key explodes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you. And that was Queen.
Queen died.
Yeah.
British people are doing maintenance, and maintenance, of course, means the worst ping imaginable.
Miserable. Also, it might be a good idea to just limit who's coming down anyway, to prevent you know, too many cooks and all that, so.
That is true. Could be better to just take it in very small.
Yeah. Okay. So, if we want to go the key option, we would have 5 minutes from two separate people, you know, north and south, who would have to grab the key, get to the vault, or wherever the keyholes are, assuming they're by the vault, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'd have to get 2 people, they'd have to make it through however far to get to the place, and then get it back.
Well, we don't necessarily care about getting it back.
Or, you know, just getting it far enough away from yourself that you don't die, but that will also be an explosion, and we still have to be able to, you know, figure out what to do once the fuck we get into the vaults.
True. Especially because we have to decide if we're going to attempt to try and figure out how to get into that inner vault.
Yeah. Silence is key. Regrettably, while I thought about it, I did not take silence as a spell, alas.
Well, and I'm going to put this out there. That makes me think of the fucking bat thing from the central tower that's nearby. Considering it's right there, we're right here, I would not be surprised if they had one of those here as well.
Okay. What other shit comes to mind that we can do? Open up my inventory. Oh, Nizip, do you have any poison on you?
Poison, 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 poison. I have acid, and I have injury wyvern poison.
Ooh. A bar's got to be pretty popular in a mine.
True.
So if we could get... maybe... if we could pre-game the heist, I guess. Weaken people up a bit, make them ill, make people, you know, less likely to ask questions, and then go for the vault. I don't know. Sorry, I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, I'm
no,
trying to
it's fine.
think as well. So question, Alex, the wyvern poison injury, does that only work if they are slashed with it and not if they ingest it? Like, is it bloodstream only, or?
Because it says injury, I believe it's bloodstream only.
Okay. So not good for poisoning necessarily.
I mean, I have some dragon's blood, but I don't think we want to potentially make things worse for ourselves by giving a bunch of hobgoblins sorcerers spell slots. Maybe miss on that one.
I don't... This might be something for Tig to make an Arcana check. With the idea of pre-gaming, if we put the potion of permanent etherealness in their drink and it spreads out over the people drinking it, I would assume it wouldn't be permanent at that point. But could that work?
What does the text on the potion say?
Yeah, I'm trying to
This
find.
pale silvery blue oil takes 10 minutes to apply to a medium or small creature. Once applied, the creature and any equipment it is wearing move to the ethereal plane. The effect of this oil is permanent unless somehow reversed by bathing in the blood of a ghost.
Yeah, diluted across. Diluted across a whole lot of people, it definitely wouldn't be permanent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because if it was permanent, that would be bit much, even for
Yeah, that would be a bit much. But temporarily making people move to the ethereal plane.
Would I be able to make a guess as to how long it would last if applied that way? Because it's permanent, there isn't like a duration on it, you know?
Give me an Arcana check.
Ho ho ho!
Oh, thanks, Santa.
29 natural 20.
It would depend on how many people you are diluting it across. So, typical potions of etherealness, as I go look it up to double check. Typical potions of etherealness work for 1 hour when fully applied to one person.
Okay.
Permanent etherealness like this is clearly very many hours, but at most you would get an hour, and at least, even if diluted across many people, you'd get 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Tag obviously figures that out loud and just... It could be helpful, but I don't know how much or how predictably. But it's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the only other potions I've really got that would be of use here is a potion of invisibility. Bottled breath, potion of climbing, planar reset potion, potion of heroism. None of those are really gonna benefit us giving to the enemy.
Yeah. Actually, instead of poisoning the brew, would it be possible to make it much, 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 much stronger?
Oh ho!
If we have something that can.
Brundish, may we have your expert advice?
Oh, it's always possible to get something stronger than hobgoblin slop.
Oh, okay. So, how much do you think we would have to concentrate it to, I mean, hobgoblins tend to be rather hardy people, so... How would you recommend? Spirits, or... Is there anything you can do as a cleric of the brew?
I do have an ability, but it's usually meant for positive purposes. I set that to private, so that was very, very silly of me. Let me try that again.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
Not sure if Anne was trying to...
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm like, guys?
Well, that was supposed to be a secretly.
I forgot that I was still muted when I was listening, guys.
I was wondering.
Now that is some good kush right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You know, good kush the kid has.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Teach him young.
God, I wish Megan was here. She'd be perfect.
Alas.
Could set her invisible. Follow her in. Fucking poof. But still, oh, that is very good.
I mean, I could drink my bottled breath beforehand.
Now, I don't believe technically. I thought I set that description of the Dust of Disappearance to secret. So, as far as y'all know in character, that's Dust of Disappearance.
Oh.
Ah.
Thanks, Foundry.
Oh, rip.
I don't know what Dust of Disappearance normally does, so.
You toss it up in the air and it makes you invisible.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
I understand now.
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Bummer. Well, I thought I was cooking, but because that would be meta knowledge, the pot has gone cold.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
otherwise, I'm like, okay, imagine setting Foilin up on that crane so you can have Overwatch with some of that shit on his arrows.
Like, I allow planning, but I ain't allowing meta knowledge.
Yeah, no, that
No, understandable.
absolutely not. Hmm. There is also, we could always try and get people out of the mine, whether that would be like sabotaging the mine caravan or something like that. I don't know.
Just start a fire.
Not while we're down there, we won't. Ideally.
How do you feel about methane gas?
Poorly. The fact that I
Maybe it
can't
would work.
read it really puts a damper on things. I don't know, like, does anything, like, sound like it's particularly fitting together for you guys? Because I've just been sort of throwing stuff out, but I don't know. Like, has anything clicked? Because, I mean, you're the rogue. You have, like, all sorts of bullshit you can do. Not to mention, don't you have, like, some of your items can do, like, stealth bullshit, too?
I don't know that any of my items are necessarily helpful for
I
stealth.
think you... Oh, there was that one where it would let you, like, teleport to a certain place that you'd set up before, but I think you de-attuned to that, so... Yeah.
Yeah,
the tree
'cause
thing.
of-
Yeah, the
Dryad's
tree.
Yeah,
Reef.
the tree.
It was a tree. Okay. Alright, so... In terms of people going in, Nizip absolutely, Quaylin absolutely. Honestly, I'm kind of a mind to maybe not bring companions in.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I figured that was the plan.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. Nyx is currently in horrible British internet land.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hey, how much air does the portable hole have?
10 minutes for one person.
Okay.
I thought it was an hour, but that's the bag of holding. Portable hole comes with much less.
I figured out a great way of getting Megan into places without her having to make stealth checks at disadvantage.
That's
Gestures at the
assuming
portable hole.
you can fit Megan through the hole.
I mean, it's like, is it 10 by 10?
Do. 6 feet in diameter.
Shrug.
I think
Probably
with all
a
the
Geo
crap
question.
that Megan is carrying and wearing, she's
Yeah, probably
bigger.
not. Alas. Yeah, she have to really pare down there.
We have the fairy ring mushroom.
What does that one do?
Makes you dance. Charisma saving throw.
That would be really funny.
Go into the bar, plant that in the middle of the room. Chaos ensues.
there be a way to distill it in any way to like concentrate it? I wonder.
Because you plant it
Infertile ground.
infertile ground. That is also possibly a problem.
Bummer. 'Cause that also would have been really funny.
It would have been really funny, but the mechanics said no.
Alas.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the bag of holding for anything now, seeing what
Yeah.
there
No.
is.
I mean, I've just been combing through my stuff too, pretty much. So. And yeah, there's Swift going invisible. I think just kind of meta-narratively, we are cool sending her in, because that's just, she does that now,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's half the reason why we have her.
So, yeah, there's that. So, invisibility is concentration. Oh my god, is disguise self not concentration? That's so stupid.
I believe we discovered that last time, yeah.
That's right. Oh my god. Hell yeah.
While wearing this ring, you can use an action to create an area of gravitational force that extends from you in a 20-foot radius, 40 high cylinder.
Okay.
Can make heavy.
Okay. I'm not picking up what you're throwing down, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Ring of Lunar Might.
I'm still not picking up what you're implying.
It just lets you control gravity in the 20-foot radius around you to slow down other things.
Okay. Yeah, like I feel like we have a lot of if we get caught contingencies. But yeah, honestly, for getting in, does like the, you know, take over a mining caravan, get invisible, get you know, disguised, and just go in with the supplies? I don't know. How does that sound to you, at least?
What is this?
I don't know if Anne's BRB or not.
I am in.
Sorry, I just came across. Can I show this to the class, please?
I don't know, can you?
Not. There we go.
Consider the class fascinated.
The Sandstorm Dancer.
Illusory Sandworm spells. Blur, call lightning, create stroke water, or hallucinatory terrain.
Huh.
For example, swamp hill, crevasses, or some other difficult or impassable. Manufactured equipment area and creatures within can't change appearance, so we're inside a manufactured area. Never mind.
Gotcha. Bummer.
Alas.
Alas.
Let's probably keep it simple and just disguise with supplies and just go in, be sneaky.
Okay.
All right. Then the heist shall begin. Once we get off break. We will see you all in a little bit. Don't go anywhere, because we're about to go heisting. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome back. It is time for a heist. And luckily, the latest caravan is just about to depart. So, cast your spells and make your checks to get onto the caravan as you see, like, a line of about a dozen hobgoblins, of which they are divided into sets of 4, carrying like a huge crate in between them via bars that like go on the shoulders they're hoisting upwards. And those groups of hobgoblins are all loading up onto the mine caravan.
Okay. First off, who is getting invis?
Whalen and Nyx, if they're coming with, I'd assume.
I assume Nyx is. So...
I assume Nyx is, yes.
Yeah.
Did you want it or no?
I think if we have Pass Without Trace, I should be good.
Okay.
That might be words to die by, but...
All right.
We shall. We shall. That'd be very nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna at least get it worth. Ty's gonna cast Disguise Self.
All right.
Yeah.
And I will cast Pass Without Trace.
So, Whalen and Nyx have advantage with the +10, and I just have the +10.
And Tig is also going to cast Invisibility at... We'll do it... fourth level, because Megan's eventually going to show up, I believe, right? I think Juno will be here next time we play.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so I'll cast
That's
it
good,
for...
yeah. Future planning.
Alright, yeah, so Megan, Foylan, and Nyx are now invisible.
Yeah, Megan will be acting as basically Sentry, the we go in loud girl, to act as the big loud distraction if you need it.
Yep.
Yeah. But had to be fair and use the right slot at least.
Yeah, for sure. All right. In that case, invisible and disguised as hobgoblins with the doors open, there is no problem getting onto the caravan, loading up, and like standing rigidly in formation to be like, I belong here. Nizip, please make a stealth check to get somehow onto the caravan.
You're fucking me! No, I'm using a point of inspiration. I don't care that that's a 21. I'm using a point of inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my god. We've just been having some really funny rolls today.
Wouldn't it be really funny? All right, 36 is considerably better than the one. You're about to take a step towards the usual method, but then you remember, wait, it says bitch over your head. People would notice that.
I gotta be careful.
You gotta be more careful than that. So instead, you double back, sneak around to like the back side of the caravan, and like cling onto the back door of it, hugging against the wall as the caravan's doors shut closed, and with the loud trundling, it goes rolling down this spiral minecart track until it lands finally about 10 or so minutes later in the central mine. The doors open and a hobgoblin barks out in Goblin. Resources, drop off! Anyone leaving? We depart in 15!
Yep. Tig will follow, people off in formation. And, yeah. Head to, I guess, if people are coming down here to, like, change shifts, like, follow them to the barracks or whatever it was, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was there a barracks down here? Or am I... Okay.
There is a barracks. All right.
So, yeah.
So, As you suspect, as you approach the barracks and the doors open, the barracks are going through currently a changing of the guard. Hobgoblins hanging up various spears, sabers, and shields as some of the hobgoblins that come in, drop off the huge crates, pick up those same spears, swords, and shields, and like turn around, march back out to take position somewhere.
Yeah, no. Ty will absolutely fucking suit up and be one with the hobgoblin guard.
Alrighty.
So I can concentrate, and should shit go down, I'll be in the area.
Okay, you follow that group of hobgoblin guards down. They are heading for the southern mine, the southern shaft, basically. And as you pass through the archways and get there, the southern mine is huge, vast, and open. Psionic Whisper is also very good to establish.
Yep.
And you can see like this massive metallic crane dangling over a yawning pit deep into the earth with a very long ladder leading to the control box at the top, in which sit a trio of hobgoblins. There is like a spiraling path downwards into the pit where you can see some digging operations, and in the second of those from the top, you can see a sleeping basilisk in front of a key in a glass case, which is on top of a pedestal, and that pedestal has runes on it.
Cool. Which is on a baruned pedestal.
Let me just get the basilisk picture up now that you are looking at what they are.
Oh!
Oh, that's a good dog right there. That's a dog if I've ever seen one.
And Roger Fully looks just like, oh, big pup.
God.
Big horrifying teeth monster with spikes.
I love it.
Yeah, big pup.
There are two kinds of people.
Yeah, Tyg will throw out a description of where they've been headed across the psychic link so that, you know, people know what's going on.
I guess, are we gonna try and go the key route?
I mean, honestly, maybe worth scoping out the north and see what the key looks like there.
I think I will do that because I believe it said the warden's office that might have the code in it is also in the northern side.
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Then to the north I shall go.
All right. Sneaking around the back way of the caravan, you duck into the shadows and peer into the northern section of mine, the northern shaft. This one is a lot tighter and more closed in than the southern shaft is. Not that you have a point of comparison, but for the group to have a point of comparison. There are several smaller chambers and tunnels that branch out from here, several of which have stone statues of humanoids in them, some in attack formations, some looking frightened. Overlooking the various tunnels, like hanging from the ceiling by some scaffolding basically nailed into the stone walls, is a large shack.
Interesting.
I'm assuming that's where I'm wanting to be, so I'm going to try and make my way there.
All right.
This would be an Elden Ring mine.
Yep, it's Elden Ring as hell. Athletics check me, please.
Oh boy. That's something I'm very, very good at.
This is the person who rolled a what on their first stealth check?
I was gonna say, athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics is to climb straight up.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So, while it's not a particularly tricky climb, you're not able to find purchase that you can safely get while remaining stealthy. You might need to find another way up.
Boy, I guess we shall investigate around and see what we can find.
Okay. Investigate me to, like, do a quick scan of all the tunnels. Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you, very loud fanfare. So, looking around, darting into the tunnels, you can see that a couple of them do not have any signs of mining down them, and you would wager those are traps for infiltrators, because you also listen close and can hear breathing down those tunnels, so, don't go that way. One of the tunnels is being used as storage, basically, for miscellaneous equipment. A bunch of picks are hanging on the wall, some shovels, a couple of buckets, and a 10-foot ladder is leaning against the wall in that storage shed.
Oh, well, don't mind if I do.
All right. Sleight of hand to me, please.
Now that I can do.
All right.
I should really stop talking.
That is, however, the DC you needed to hit. So,
Woohoo!
all right. You carefully grasp the ladder, lift it up so it doesn't make any clattering noise, and carry it with you over towards the lowest point of the scaffolding, lean it up against the wall, and climb up, so now you're on the scaffolding. You get a better look at the shack up top. You can see there's a window inside, and inside the shack it looks a lot more, like, fancily decorated than the outside. There are, like, banners, there's a decorative golden shield of some kind you can see through the window, and you can see a basilisk pacing inside.
Oh. I guess we're gonna try and get past it?
Question.
Yes?
Would I be able to reattempt the nature check, having actually taken a look at one of these?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, because, like, I'm kind of scared of blind sight myself.
19.
19. Alright, so now that you're able to put a face to the name, you recall what you've heard about basilisks. They are multi-legged reptilian horrors, and their gaze can turn victims to stone, which they then eat,
Yeah.
and once they chomp off the bits of stone, it becomes flesh again in their bellies to digest.
Oh,
How pleasant.
lovely. That explains the statues.
Would that be enough to know, is it like a case of, like, I make eye contact, or just if they see you and decide to activate it, or...
It is eye contact. You've heard that basilisks can be trained if they're raised from birth to avoid eye contact with people that their trainer says, hey, don't look at this person.
Yeah, excellent. Tig will very much relay the eye contact information, and then also adds on, I don't know how that works if you're invisible when it happens, but just don't, to be safe.
Well, I'm not invisible, so...
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, eyes to the ground, I guess. I'm just gonna trust that I know what I am doing and sneak around it.
All right. You go up to the door of the shack that the basilisk is pacing inside. Carrying over your nat 20 investigation, there is, like, a welcome mat placed down, which is very out of place considering the circumstances. So you lean down, prod at it with your foot, and it slides off to the side, revealing a secret compartment underneath. in that secret compartment is a glass case with runes on it and a key inside.
I believe I have the other key if we opt to go that route.
Excellent. Good to know. Now we just need to get eyes on the vault itself. I'll see if I can maybe rotate further down.
I'd also, if I can get eyes on the warden, like to possibly try and prod his mind or check his drawers.
All right. So you're technically not inside the shack yet. You're still outside of it.
Yep.
So in that case, to get down towards where the key is in the south side, performance or deception to act like this is where I am supposed to go. To look for the warden, perception.
Performance. There's only one more bit of inspiration left. I won't use it.
Oh, we're doing a bang-up job.
Doing a great job. Okay, so 13. You do manage to march your way down towards where the key is, but you take a moment to stop and consider how to get it out of here, and you're not sure you've marched convincingly enough to safely do that and act like you belong carrying the key out.
Excellent. In that case, Tig will clock that and immediately start marching and proceed past as though they didn't mean to stop.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because Phelan is also here and invisible. So, yeah, Tig just kind of wants to scope out ahead to know where we have to go instead of going for the key themselves, if that makes sense.
Cool. So 11 perception. You try to get a good look inside the shack, but the fact remains that doing so puts you at risk of eye contact with the basilisk, and that's not something you want to risk. So you get a glancing look, don't get much of anything, see the reflection of something in the shield. Ah, shit, duck back down.
Okay, does this look like a warden's office, or does this look like this is where the key is and nothing else?
This looks like it would be an office, because why else would it be overhanging and overlooking a whole bunch of mining tunnels?
See, trying to think how outside from just trying to sneakily walk right on through, which I don't think is going to work because I trust the basilisk a bit more than that.
I'm a bit far away from you.
Yeah. Speaking
Unfortunately,
of,
I do have a steel mirror, but it's on my person, so GG. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of, you continue marching down. There are about 5 little tunnels in which there are miners doing their work and digging for minerals before the last one comes to a stop, and there's this very temporary railing, a bunch of wooden boards hastily nailed together and put up to stop people from marching further downward, because the trek down looks incredibly treacherous.
Ooh, damn. Does it look like there are people working down there?
Perception check, please.
Sure. 2.
Oh.
2, not 1. You don't get a good glance down there at all. You're pretty sure there can't be a vault down there if it's that unfinished, but what else is lying down there, you have no idea, and don't want to look down because that might break your marching cover.
Yep. Sounds good.
Speaking of a steel mirror, I do have one of those on my person, if that helps me for looking around at all.
Okay, I'll let you do another perception check. This will be the last one to try and look in.
17.
Awesome. Because while studying up another game system, I discovered like a rule/guideline that I consider very, very strong. 2 rolls max to try and do something, and if both of them fail, it's impossible to stop players from being like, I would like to try and kick down the door.
Yeah. No, the pylon roll is always, you know.
Yeah. Tension pool also helps. Speaking of which.
Yeah.
Doop, doop, doop. All right. So, holding up a steel mirror, you carefully hold it up and move it around to get a better look inside. There is, in fact, a very well-dressed hobgoblin in there, filling out some forms in Goblin, which you don't speak, so you have no idea what he's writing down. But you would wager that is probably the warden, and that basilisk is probably his personal guard dog. In the meantime, Fuelin, you are currently invisible. Which tunnel did you go down? Did you go down South Tunnel, or are you staying central looking for the vault?
Central looking for the vault.
Okay, cool. In that case, perception check, please. All right. The vault is not all that difficult to find. It is actually labeled in Goblin with some signs that say vault and deposits this way. So you follow those signs down like a series of winding side passages to keep you mostly safe from any accidents that could happen in the mine, but also only one way to and one way from the vault. But you approach it, and indeed it is this like huge circular steel door set into the rock around it. There are 2 keyholes, one on the left and right hand sides of the door. Both are very far away from each other, so you couldn't just get like one guy to stretch out and do both keys. It's like nuclear submarine rules. It's 2 guys. You gotta turn both the keys. And at the center of the vault door, there is a series of buttons, a little 12 grid with 3 to a row and 4 rows total, that you would wager is where a password is input.
Fun.
What we expected.
Yeah. Probably just say, reaching out to the others with psychic whispers, just found it. Need 2 keys and a passcode, it seems.
I think it's or, isn't it?
It's
or
or.
is it and?
It's or.
Okay. But what we don't know is how to get into the inner vault that we need to get into.
Right. But we can't exactly, investigate it without...
Until, the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, question with Psionic Mind. Do I hear their response? And is it obvious it is someone else's voice?
So Psionic Mind is just send. It does not allow you to hear the response. I read it carefully. It says nothing about restoring. So you can send a message, but not necessarily hear any response from it. And I am very willing to bet that it will sound like you projecting that voice.
Okay.
You could try to perform it and be like, I am Santa Claus. Think of the password.
I am genuinely just trying to think.
You're good.
what can be done?
Kidnap and torture, but like whatever. He also has, his fucking pet basilisk in there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Were it not for that, I could just go in, interrogate, kill, and or search drawers.
Yeah. Or nick documents.
Yeah, you need some way to, like, distract or take out the basilisk and also get the guy at the same time.
Am I remembering correctly that there was mention of the basilisks do also sometimes respond to whistle?
You remember hearing, like, they'll answer a guard's whistle, but their primary response is always going to be to the matriarch.
I'd potentially guess this one is... Oh.
If this isn't the matriarch, finding the matriarch and, putting her in a position where she needs to be defended by all the others.
That was what I was kind of thinking, because I'm like, I don't know that the warden is the matriarch.
I would doubt it. On kind of the fact that, well, The other thing is, how well secured does it look? Does the shack look to the ceiling?
That is an excellent question.
That is a very good question.
Just spitballing.
So, the shack looks to be, like, pretty quickly built together, like a very temporary structure meant to be taken down once mining here is concluded. So, like, it's not rotten wood, but it's not high-quality reinforced wood on the walls and ceiling.
I need to invest into acquiring some explosives, I think. I feel like there have been a number of times where it would just be useful to have a little bit of a boom, Just a little.
Yeah.
Future problem.
Oh, that's also a tomb. Dang it, okay.
Do you have any... I'm thinking if you have any, like, tools, you can always try to, like, pry some fucking nails out.
Yeah, let's just go down and see what I can do to make the building seem unsteady so an expeditious retreat might be warranted. Not knocking it down, however.
Okay.
That would just draw attention and make it difficult to extract information.
All right. Heading back down, shovels, picks, and buckets are mostly what you have to work with in the supply closet.
Okay, and I do also have a hammer, pythons, a tinderbox.
Could always start a fire.
I mean, I could just...
As bad an idea as it is in a mine, like, that is an option. What else?
But I also don't... Because I don't want this thing to come down, because the key is also part of the shack.
Yeah, it's the classic key under the mat with a couple extra steps.
Damn.
I could just blow the signal whistle and see what happens.
I mean, yeah, though I don't know if you'd want to blow it like right there.
Yeah.
There's also trying to like figure out if there is a matriarch around here somewhere. Also an option.
Yeah, I guess let's explore around the place a little bit more, see if we can't find like matriarch or anything.
All right. Perception check me, please.
Swap, Schwan. 21.
All right. You go back down and start listening to the various sounds you heard of like heavy breathing down some of the tunnels, trying to differentiate. There's one tunnel that sounds different than the rest, this like gravelly, earthy tone. You follow that, and a particularly massive basilisk. This one, like looking heavily pregnant as well, is resting on a den of like shattered bits of rubble, and doing that very old dog thing where she's resting her head down and going at various intervals to let the world know she's tired of this shit.
I love that.
I think I found the matriarch.
Nice. It's your call, because you're the one who has the basilisk in the way, right? So
Yeah. And she ain't moving, is she?
She's not moving, and as you consider this, you hear a loud, like steam-like whistle echo through the mines, and a chug, 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 chug. The caravan is leaving.
Okay.
we have about 45 narrative minutes left of invisibility, because I think it was the 15 was what
Yes.
he said. Yes.
What y'all think? Should I poke the big ol' thing?
Cause some mayhem.
Oh, good lord. I mean, if you think you can still manage to stay undetected, that would certainly be something. Useful, for certain.
Me remember.
What's the range on your psychic daggers, Chief?
Yep. Well, I do still have Pass Without Trace, so I could slip away, in theory, quite easily. Or I could set the portable hole on the ground, throw the dagger, and dive in real quick, and close it back up.
Can you close it from the inside?
Wonderful question that I will double check.
Because that would be important. And also, can you open it from the inside? That's the other important bit.
Oh ho.
Mm-hmm.
Any creature inside can inside an open portable hole can exit the hole by climbing out. Okay. Action. It does not specify you have to be inside or outside for either action.
It has to be... To open it, it does seem to have to be on a solid surface, though, I guess? I don't know. Climbing out of it. Remain in the exponential space, weighs nothing.
If the hole is folded up, a creature within the hole's extra-dimensional space can use an action to make a DC 10 strength check. then it forces its way out of the hole.
That kind of implies that you can.
Yeah, that implies you
something
can
from the
like
inside,
push it
but
open and crawl out.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
And especially if I'm not fully closing it. Just using it to dive in, get back in the zone to stealth out, and then make my way back over to the shack.
It's a fun way to fuck around.
So yeah, I am going to throw a psychic dagger at the sleeping mama, dive into the hole with my cunning action, or dive into the hole with my movement and cunning action to kind of grab the edges of the hole and pull it mostly closed so no one else falls into it type of thing.
Oh my god.
All right. Make your attack roll.
This is some true hot girl shit.
I hate to ask, is it an advantage because I've not been seen?
You are in fact an advantage. That's a hit.
It mattered.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh yeah. All right.
Luckily, I'm not trying to kill it. I'm just trying to freak it out and get out of sight.
Okay, so you throw the psychic dagger and then dive into the hole. As you do, you hear the matriarch look up and wail this like hissing, howling noise that's impossible for human vocal cords to replicate, so I'm not going to try. But it is loud and you can hear it echoing. You hear the tromping of multiple feet towards you.
Just gonna give it a minute. Just sitting there, just. Oh gods.
You hear above you.
I'm not looking up.
Meanwhile.
Oh man.
All right. In the southern mine shaft, Tag, what are you doing to try and keep your disguise up?
So, basically just kind of doing a, like, patrol round, like, or found, like, a place to post up as, like, you know, a guard or whatever. Actually, no. I think after maybe a few rounds of that, they kind of, like, no. Yeah, no, they post up somewhere on guard. Sorry, that it had a lot of thoughts happening all at once.
You post up at the top of the spiral and set up watch on guard. Your eyes linger occasionally over the key down below, figuring you need to find a way to get down to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as you look at that, Foylan, it's pretty clear that without drill, key, or passcode, you're not getting into the vault. So, while you still have invisibility on you, you retreat back into the central mine. You could probably help one companion or another if you go into the north or the south ends.
Have they heard the ruckus I made?
So far, it is just echoing in the northern section.
Okay.
You do have psychic whispers up, so...
Yes, and unless we're farther than a mile away.
You're not.
Yeah, you should help Nizip. It seems like they might be in a spot.
I think it's above me.
Gonna go help Nizip. Just
All right.
like
Drool just kind of goes down the little copper-sized hole.
You creep along and you see pacing back and forth in front of like the nest of a basilisk matriarch, 3 basilisks on guard, like patrolling around, sniffing in a circle. passing over this tiny slit in the ground where you can kind of see Nizip poking up through it.
Fuck. And that's like the only like spot that is by all accounts free from where the basilisks are. Basically, it's a case of there's not much space between where I am and where Nizip is there?
You would wager like about 30 feet worth of space. You're like around a corner, peeking like slightly upward so you don't make eye contact with any circling basilisk.
Do they see me?
I can't tell. Actually, hang on. Let me check something in my inventory.
And I was actually going to do this, but I'm definitely doing so now while panicking. I'm chugging this.
All right. You
Oh fuck!
Just read the limitations section.
No, it was cursed.
No!
You didn't properly identify it.
All right. You pop open the potion of bottled breath, think bottoms up, and chug it down. And as you finish it, you feel like wobbly, and that wobbly form quickly turns into splash as you like dissolve into this puddle of liquid, still like intact and able to think, but you're just like splashed down on the ground. The basilisks look up, hearing the splash, and look down towards the tiny hole.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my great bag of tricks and open it for a distraction.
Okay.
DoorDash for the basilisks.
Go
Perfect.
back to the basilisks.
So do I have a walking speed or just a swimming speed in this?
It doesn't say you have a walking speed.
But it also doesn't say it removes my walking speed.
Yeah, it says like you can rise up to your height and pass through openings. So it's like,
Rise up to your normal height as a liquid.
Yeah, but and like go through spaces. I'm trying to like, does the swimming speed count as you yourself water, or do you need like other water to move through?
Now, see, a mean DM would say absolutely it's just swimming speed and you need water to move through.
But you're the DM, so it's your decision, not the mean DMs.
It's not the mean
You
DMs.
decide.
I will say you can still move. It'll be very obvious that a puddle of water is moving, and it's going to be a little tricky to open up the portable hole now.
Well, luckily it's a tiny opening, so
It is, yeah.
just have to make sure we collect it, otherwise we're kind of sucked.
You're kind of screwed.
Just gotta get Phelan to be able to nip in there fast enough.
But
Yoink.
apologies. Bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks. I'm just
Alright,
gonna- Yeah. I'm opening up the
Just, you
table,
know.
and I'm rolling.
let's roll. Got a badger. Badger.
All right. So, a badger the size of a man emerges from the bag as you pull it out, and immediately sees the basilisks and flies into a badger rage, charging them, going. and just like batting at the heads of the basilisks like a madman.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
All right, so this is your moment of distraction.
So, while distracted, going to kind of run in for a quick moment, gather Nizip and the...
Just grab the hole.
And, yeah, grab Nizip and the hole, and then I'm Misty stepping out of there, just like, yep.
All right.
I wouldn't Misty step. That would dispel invisibility.
Oh, no, you're right. Never mind, I take it back. Refund.
On
Yeah,
Misty step.
On Misty, your step.
So
yeah, it's attack has to spell, so...
Yeah, so just...
the bag of tricks is neither, but I will say
Yeah.
stealth with advantage, because that is making noise, and invisibility doesn't stop you from making noise.
With advantage?
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I should be fine.
Scooting along the sides, keeping your eyes firmly away from the basilisks, you reach down, grab the hole, and sidle away as the badger quickly, turns into stone under the gaze of several basilisks as they descend on him ravenously.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It didn't even give you your pass without trace on that roll, so that was a 33.
Special delivery.
Special delivery. Yeah, the basilisks tear the badger apart. One of them rips off a hunk of leg, walks over to the matriarch, lays it down in front of her, and then just plops down on its basilisk butt like a puppy wanting approval.
Aww.
Okay, so Phelan, over that way. I don't have arms and you can't see me. Over there is a shack with the warden in it. We need the passcode from him. I don't know if he's freaking out or whatnot right now, but I think I'm water.
I'm sorry, you what? You think you're what?
Water.
Was that for what you drank?
What? Huh?
I don't know. I can't see. I don't think. Can I? I don't know.
Better water than stone.
I guess. Can I even make eye contact like this? I don't have eyes right
I
now.
don't have eyes, yeah. If you're truly water, then yeah.
Swift pops up. Do you think there's a water basilisk that if it looks at you, it turns you into water and then drinks you?
That would be terrifying.
Oh no, a water basilisk.
For making the DM laugh.
Yay! Also, I love that on the cursed object there is still a refund button. Oh yeah, I actually didn't want to drink that. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I thought about it, and then I was like, nah, let's undrink the bottled breath.
So, are you going to turn back eventually? Do we need to do a lesser or greater restoration?
I'd shrug, but I don't have shoulders.
Just say I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I shrug, but I don't have shoulders.
Fair enough.
So, Phelan, there should be... I believe you described it as a foreman's office. It was hanging from the ceiling, yes?
Yep, the warden's office. There should be a ladder still next to it.
Goody.
If you could just take a look and see if the basilisk left his office and what he's doing.
I'm just gonna sit in your pocket until this either all blows over or I die. I don't know if I need to breathe like this.
You technically can oxygenate water. And deoxygenated.
Let's not.
I don't think it works like that.
All right. Foilin, hole in hand, you climb up the ladder and get to the warden's office. Looking inside, it looks like the basilisk that was in there is one of the ones that left to go check on the queen.
Let's go.
What about the warden?
He's still in there.
Not alerted that his basilisk guard is not there at the moment, or not caring. One of the two. Either way, good for us.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it makes sense. If the matriarch's down here, they're probably just used to every once in a while she calls and all the kids go running, so
Yeah.
mutualism.
Let's see if I can get just slightly closer. Now that we don't have a big basilisk guard to worry about.
All right.
Wait a minute. If I can move through tight spaces, and I'm water.
What, are you going to get poured through the keyhole?
No.
Fuck off.
Torture.
Oh.
If Wyolin's invisible and just has to say, tell us the code and we'll stop your drowning.
The only reason I'm going against it is because Warden could alert everyone else, or we have a lot more trouble on our hands.
Not if he's drowning.
There
Not if
is
you wish-
there's a ping from Swift.
Great idea. How are we going to get the answer if he's drowning?
Fair. But listen, I'm just saying, what if we just pour Nizib through the locking mechanism of the vault?
I mean, could try that. Worst comes to worst, I'm just stuck in the vault until someone else breaks in.
Which gives you plenty of time to figure out how to get into the second vault, the secondary one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I like this plan. To the vault.
Like, actually, we gonna try it? Fuck yeah.
You know, why not?
Fuck yeah, we ball. Let's go.
We ball.
Yeah, let's ball.
All right. You climb back down the ladder and return to the vault area. You hold up the portable hole to the keyhole, and as the holes touch, one of them lets Nizip flow through right into the other hole, smoothly entering the hole.
Let's fucking go. It's a perfect fit.
It's a perfect fit.
Oh,
Hey Swift, I'm having a better Thursday night than you are.
I don't think you can out-lubricate Nizip at the moment.
Bet.
As a Swift, she will definitely try her damnedest.
All right.
Oh, hey, it's only the second time in my life I've done this.
What?
It's only the second time I've been transferred into a hole and slithered my way through.
I hear if you get 10, you fill up the punch card and you get a free ice cream.
Ooh.
All right. So,
Okay, do I go through?
yeah, you go through just fine, and just in time too, as the water that makes up your body jiggles and just spouts upward until it makes the form of Nizip, then solidifies and splashes back down. And as you look around, you see on the ground are several stone shards scattered haphazardly, on various paths towards the far end, a smaller but still circular and steel vault door. And standing between you and it are 3 stone statues of demonic-looking humanoid bat creatures.
Shit.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
This was why I wanted to drink the potion of breath, so I could hold my breath. I'm just gonna go into stealth mode to make as little sound as possible and look around to see. Query. Pass without trace. You do not leave any footprints or disturb the ground that you are on. Does that mean I would not make noise on the stones on the ground?
It does indeed.
Okay. I am going to slowly just stealth and try and get a grasp of what is in the room and how to work with this.
All right. So you look around the room. The outer vault has a couple of chests and strong boxes in it, the contents of which I will reveal in the next session because I don't want to bother with that right now because we're just about at the end of cliffhanger time. So it's got a couple of strong boxes and the inner vault door at the far end, which looks a lot less complicated than the outer vault door. Theoretically, even lock pickable, even though the lock is pretty state of the art. But then there would be the problem of opening a giant vault door without making any noise. And as you ponder this conundrum, we're going to pause our heist and end our session. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We will not see you next week. I am out of town next week, but the week after that, we're going to resume Mine Heist, the heist of the mine. We're gonna heist a mine. It's gonna be so cool, mine heisting.
Hell yeah.
Nice to buy.
Heist a mine. We will see you all in about 2 weeks, and for those of you who are joining us on Twitch, you're going to see a treat once I pull up a particularly amazing image during our post show. Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye.